Hey guys, I'm going through a little bit of a revolution. It is time that you stop waiting for the permission of external things to determine who you are and how worthy you are. You're waiting around waiting for something externally from you to show you that you are who you want to be. But the thing is, you are who you want to be when you decide that you are who you want to be. We'll wait for motivation, we'll wait for an idea, we'll wait for this and that. But the thing is, those things won't come until you are the person who feels those things. You don't need to wait for X amount of numbers. You don't need to wait for a certain type of feeling in order to be who you want to be. Yes, it is important to have your nervous system regulated to then control your thoughts, because it's hard to control your thoughts when you're in a reactive mode, when your mind is in a reactive mode. My lighting's going away. Oh well, that's okay. When you're in your emotions, when you're in this mode of I can't do this, I'm not feeling good, I'm not this, I'm not that, you need to quiet your mind. You need to quiet your mind, because when you quiet your mind, then it's easier to allow your mind to accept new thoughts. And that's just a fact. You want to accept this new idea, and you're waiting for something externally to tell you that you are that thing, and you're wondering, why can't I get to this point? Why can't I get to this point? Step 1, calm your ass down. Calm down. Take some deep breaths. I mean, so for real. Like, even if that sounds like woo-woo to you, like you're not used to like doing meditation, whatever, take some deep breaths. You need to calm your nervous system down, because the more panicked you are, the more reactive your mind is, the more unreceptive it is to information, because then you're in survival mode, okay? When you're in survival mode, you're not open to new thoughts. You're just thinking, okay, what should I do? What should I do? And it's just going to keep on returning back to that old negative pattern, because that's what it's familiar with. Do 5 rounds of breathing in for 4 seconds, breathing out for 8 seconds, calm down. And when you start to feel calm, that's when you can start to introduce new thoughts. Tell yourself that you're open to those thoughts. Tell yourself that you're open to a new version of you. You need to tell yourself that you are and always have been that person. Like I said in my previous video, is it the rich person who gets rich because of their money, or are they rich because of who they are within here? It can be really easy to use the world as your mirror, but when you're constantly looking at the mirror, waiting for it to tell you something that you are, and you're not telling the world who you are, you're just going to continue to find all the negative little things and not fully see yourself for what you truly are. The mirror can't judge you. You judge the mirror. You judge everything that you see in that mirror. Just because you don't have this, your results are not the top tier results. You don't look a certain way. You don't have this. You don't da-da-da-da-da. All of those thoughts are just the world that you're deciding to be in. Now, it's cool to be aware of the world that you're projecting and that you're telling yourself, but like I said, you need to calm your nervous system down. You need to realize that you have everything within already. That part of you that you're looking for has never left you. It has never left you, because it was within you the entire time. And that's what you have to understand. That's what you have to tell yourself. That it was always within you. That it was always there. If that version of you exists in your mind, then it can exist in this reality. That means that it is available in this reality. There's different versions of you that you can choose to be. And that version of you that you want to be is within you. And you just have to tune to being that version of you. You have to realize that that was within you the entire time, and you tune to that version of you once you realize that it has been within you the entire time, and that you are that. You are that person, okay? You can't be waiting for external things to give you permission to be who you want to be. because it will never tell you. It will never tell you. And it will continuously reflect back the way that you're feeling, because energy is reflected. Energy is felt. This world will reflect back to you exactly who you are being. And if you're being somebody who is waiting for something to tell them that they are who they want to be, then that's exactly what the world is going to reflect back. You're waiting. You're waiting. You're not being. And so it will never come to you until you realize that you are already that person. Start saying affirmations. You want to be confident? Start saying affirmations. You want to be a business owner? Start saying affirmations and believe it and know that that's you. But see, that's another thing. I'm just going to give you another little gem here, because this is how you really get that thing. But basically, there's 3 main things in the equation, okay? Thoughts, action, and emotion. Okay? You need all 3 in order to align with that reality, okay? Because that's why some people will believe that they're gonna reach somewhere so much, but then they never get there. A lot of spiritual people fall into the trap that they could just think things into reality and it's just gonna come to them, and they just start to like manifest little small wins here and there, little small coincidences. Someone gives them a free drink, someone gives them a free this and that. That's because, yes, you're on a high vibration. Yes, you are on a vibration of manifesting something into reality, to have something come into reality, but you're not attuned to the reality that you want. And the way to attune to the reality that you want is by having the same emotions and the same actions. You need to have those 2 as well. You can't just have thoughts. Thoughts need to be charged by emotion, and the emotion will get you to do certain things. Okay? It's all about the role. And then on top of that, if you want to add the cherry on top, belief. You need to have belief. You need to have belief in order for the entire thing to work out, okay? Because if you don't believe in it, then you're not even going to believe what you're doing in the first place, so there's no point in even doing it. So you need to have belief. I don't even really like to say belief, because beliefs can be changed. It's when you know. It's when you know, that's when things become solidified, okay? That's why I always say you gotta know things, not believe them. If one of those things are out of alignment, your frequency becomes fuzzy. And if you don't know what frequency is, that's just, to put it in simple terms, that's just a certain energy that you're being. That's a certain energy, that's a certain person, certain energy that you're embodying, okay? Like, for example, embodying the energy of being a basketball player. That's like the same thing. Basically, if one of those things are out of alignment, if your actions are out of alignment, if your thoughts are out of alignment, it will not be an accurate manifestation. It can't be. It can't be. Before someone comes in here and says, you could just think things into reality and it's just gonna come about, and I could just manifest $1 million right here in 2.5 seconds if I fully believe it to be. See, the whole point of us coming into this 3D world is to play the game, okay? You gotta play the game. This world, this life is a game. That's why you have emotions. That's why you have a body. That's why you have all these different things. You are here to play the game. You are the instrument. And you play the notes. You can't wait for something to tell you. You can't wait for someone to give you permission, or anything externally from you to give you permission to be who you want to be, to play the song that you want to play, to experience the world that you want to experience. You give yourself the permission. I need everyone to tell themselves right now, I give myself permission to do blank. Okay? You can comment it down below. Put it out there. Give yourself permission. You need to give yourself permission to be the person that you want to embody. You are who you say you are. Anytime that you feel like you're in this kind of mode of negativity, this rut, if you're in a rut, if you're feeling like everything is just negative, Do the practice that I said, do your breathing exercises, and then introduce the new thoughts that you want to have, and give yourself permission to accept those thoughts. Give yourself permission. I give myself permission to blank. I'm gonna be reading y'all's comments, okay? I know that it's the end of the year and it's really easy to come into this mentality that you haven't done enough. One, remember that time doesn't exist, and so you shouldn't even let these external things, these external ideas that humans have come up with, this construct of time to get people to rush, to feel like they need to get done by XYZ and da-da-da-da-da. This change does not have to happen in a month. Give yourself permission to be the person you want to be right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to do 21 days of becoming a new version of yourself. No. No. Because time is a restriction. You're putting a restriction on the time that it will take you to be the person that you want to be. You need to remember there's no time. You decide when you are that person. Okay? You already know what you need to do. You just need to do it. If you'd like to book a call with me, you can book using the first link in the description down below. And also, if you haven't already, go shop from Channel 5, because if not, you're missing out. You're missing out. I got hella shirts. If you like this one, you could go get your own. Link in the description. Everything that I'm saying in this video is being said from a place of I've been there. I've been there. I have been through this exact thing. Matter of fact, literally, I have been through it just a day ago. Just a day ago. Just a couple of days ago. So I'm here to tell you, it gets better if you let it get better. Anyways, don't get addicted to your negative thoughts. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Peace and love.